Sweet, yeah, well, we just finished having breakfast.
Hey, kia ora. David O'Papa here, with brother here, Don Hutana. We've just finished having breakfast at his place, and I'd love to be able to show you the view from here. It's the weather has set in. We're here at Sipairahi in Porongaho, and I just wanted to catch up with the brother and just go back in time and have a look at the time that he spent as a musician, dating right back to his story. So, kia ora anyway, bro.
Kia ora wā, Sharon O'Neil. O papa ki tuana ngā tai ki te whairai, whakanukunuki hi, whakaneke hi. I whiua taikura e kupe ki te wai, ki te tai wiwi, ki te tai wao. Kia eke e ke tangaro e ke panuku, hara mai te toki, haumi e hui e tai ki e. O tēnā tātou, ai kei konei tātou, o tā māua ki te Pairahi. Ko ka humunu te iwi, tāki tumu te waka. Taku hapu ki konei ko ngā ti manuhiri. Ko tētahi o ngā uri o manuhiri, ko ātareta tāope, ka moe a Paolo Ropiha, ka puta ki ko te otene e Ropiha, ka moe a Hāna te kāhu no te Wairarapa, ka puta mai taku kuia rautangata Ropiha, ka moe a Henareto Mona Hutana, ka puta ki waho taku pāpa. Waimari a hau, kei konei a hau, ki rungi te whenua o mātua tikuna. Reira tēnā kōrero. Chapo, good to be with you. What's happening?
You're going to take us back in time, brother. But right back to your very earliest memories of even being around music. You know,
Yeah, well,
your first lessons, or even if you did take lessons.
Well, I've never had a music lesson in my life. Well, yeah, there have been some lessons, but I was always around music. My father played piano, my aunties all played piano, my uncles and aunties all played piano, saxophone, guitar. My favourite guitarist was Uncle Dick Ropiha. He was left-hand guitarist upside down. He was mean. You know, he had multi-fretted chords and stuff. So those things were around me anyway. But I wasn't even interested in it. I was more interested in, being out there in the sea and playing with the kids and playing bull rush in our house back in Waipawa, sort of thing. So, but I guess a couple of my first experiences I remember was that when I started getting towards like ages 9, 10, around about then, my auntie made me go and join the church choir, the Anglican church choir in Waipawa. And I'm grateful for it, because I guess that's where I learned harmonies there. And so there was that, plus the music going around home, because we had a grand piano at home, and everyone's uncles had clarinets and saxophones and stuff. And but the other memory I have is out here at Porongaho, and our batch down below here. It was the first house on the beach here. And I remember my cousin Ahitana, Tutaki, and I, and other cousins were around, but mainly him and I, because we were just starting to get into the rock and roll, was just hit the world. And so him and I would be on a couple of tennis rackets like this. and we'd have another cousin on a biscuit tin going, or getting the beat anyway, 1, 2, 3. Look at Mr. Lee, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, those are some of the memories of music first starting back then.
So you never took a formal lesson on how to play keys?
Never took a formal lesson.
How did you become to play keys?
Oh, that's an interesting story. So after we left school I came back from varsity training college in Auckland because I didn't like the money, couldn't survive on the money. And so I came back to work at the freezing works, and my cousin Ahitana Tutaki that I was talking about, he was working in the bank, and he started up a band called Emanon, No Name Backwards. So anyway, we had this girl, a very pretty girl working for us. I don't know if she's still alive. Bridget Allen, awesome girl. And she was playing keyboard. She had a Vox organ we had a Vox organ because the band all over our gear. And a Frua Leslie unit, and I was on rhythm guitar because I was singing quite a few Beatles songs back then, and she, yeah, I love the Beatles, man. The thing, just to distract, the thing I loved about the Beatles was they came out with something different. You know, you were used to hearing, like, with rock and roll, a lot of Bill Haley and the Comets stuff was all 3 chords, but then the Beatles come out and they come out with things like, you know, A Magical Mystery Tour and Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, and just, you know, so it was different. So I loved the Beatles. So I was playing rhythm guitar in this band with the Beatles, and Bridget said to me, "Why don't you come play keyboards and I'll be the main singer. We don't need a lead guitarist, a rhythm guitarist." And I didn't want to. And the rest of the band was like, "Yeah, you know, or else redundant, mate." Yeah. So I thought, oh well. So what I did was I just went and the chords that I learned on the guitar, I went and found where they were on my voice, and that was my beginning of the keyboards. And so right through to, yeah, so I've never been a keyboard player really. I mean, I know how to hold chords and be in the background and sing harmonies and stuff like that, but it's managed to get me work and tours and stuff, so I'm not arguing with that.
You want to talk about some of those tours? Or some of that work that you talked about?
Yeah, well,
you know, you had your own bands, of course, Sharon Max and all that.
yeah, well, I joined that band. That band was run by Tom Green, mate, or Tom. But you see, I always had this thing about rugby or music, because I wasn't a great rugby player, but I was reasonable, and was, you know, played Hawke's Bay Miners and stuff like that. But so there was always that, because I loved both.
Yeah.
And back in those days, like, I'd be playing in the band. I'd go down and watch a rugby, and our club, Tamatea, wouldn't have a full team, so I'd jump on the paddock and have a game. And then I got serious and sort of chucked the music up a little bit, and then went hard out rugby. The Shadracks, they put an advert out in the Dominion for a keyboard player when Rick Wetoko went to the Prince Tui Teka show band as their keyboard player, and I looked at it and I thought, oh, they're advertising for keyboard players. Fair enough. I don't know whether anyone applied for them or not, but I got rung up on a Saturday morning by Rick, and he says, "Oh man, why don't you come and have an audition?" And I says, "Oh no, you reckon those other fellas will want me in their band?" And he says, "Well, they're coming down to watch you play rugby today."
Let's go try.
So when they came down, and then straight after the game, I had to go back to the Mayfair Hotel, jump in the band, and this was my audition on the spot. Play a bracket with them, and then stay on stage to back John Hall. Now, lucky John Hall's stuff was pretty easy to follow.
John Hall, the country.
John Hall, the country from down south.
Country singer.
Yeah, and there was Rick in the back, on the side, yelling out chords. And we had crazy things like, we used to call a diminisher upside down D. I don't know why. Or up something D, because it was like a D, but you played it up and had to do a little thing underneath for a diminish. And I remember there being a diminish, and so he was yelling those sort of things out from the side. So that was my, and then the Shadracks gave me the job as a keyboard player, and that was like, you know, I mean, we were playing 6 nights a week and Saturday afternoon, Monday to Saturday afternoon.
Man, that's a big work, like 6 nights a week.
Yeah,
Ka-ching, yeah, that was, you know.
Yeah, it was that, and when you think about it today, because that doesn't happen today, you don't have bands playing 6 gigs a week in one spot, and being the resident band. And I mean, the Shadracks, when the Shadracks hit, they had A.B. Phillips as their lead vocalist, you know, and he was powerful. I mean, you know, look how John rolls, all you guys. But A.B. was, and so when A.B. died, and Tom Green was a really good singer, so he sung A.B. songs, and it was all My Way and all that, you know, sort of music. But what the Shadracks were really good at was doing stuff like, because they had harmony and Tom, husband and wife, and all the harmonies in the group. And we were doing things like, have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her? High, you know, with all the harmonies in there. We were doing United We Stand before we leave. And that sort of music back then used to really, you know, the all people that used to come to the pub used to love those
Yeah.
things, eh?
For sure. I mean, you know, because back in those days there was a high demand for entertainment. You know, the industrial age was booming, a lot of freezing works around the place, and people on a Friday, Saturday night just want to get down to the local bar and throw it all away. And you know, I remember those times just where there was just bands for Africa. You know, everywhere.
was like
Almost on every street corner there was a band going on.
Yeah, there were, because there was a pub on every street corner.
Yeah, back in Hastings anyway, that's for sure.
Yeah, so we like, that was happening, and then we used to have guest stars every week, you know, and like Dalvanius and Prime, like some of the ones I really remember, Dalvanius and the girls that were living, the Chevelles, I think. And they, you know, all those mining musos and singers that went over to Australia and made a name for themselves used to come back and do a week's gig. And so we'd play, but then there'd be a guest spot. There was a cover charge on the door and stuff like that. So, so all of that stuff. And I mean, we backed Tui Teka quite a few times in the Maple Hotel.
Tell me the story. Go on.
Possibly would. Yeah, well, yeah, there's this bit of a, because the bro, he asked me how do I get on with Tui, and I had, do I like Tui, and God, of course I liked him. Everybody liked Tui. You could not like, you could not like Tui because he's such a personality. But I had a run-in with him, and you know, it was, so we're in a band practice the week that he was the guest artist, and I go out on the stage and I put a pillow inside my t-shirt, and I'm standing up at the by the microphone there going, how can there be a baby like this? And the other boys that behind me there, they go, hey, you know, trying to give me your. So I spun around, had a look, and there was the man himself standing, standing there, you know, and he just stood there like this and looked at me and he goes, I'll give you how can there be a baby? Yeah, so that night we were playing, and he's on the stage and he's doing this thing, and he turns around at me and he looks at me like this, and he's staring me straight at me for about a few seconds. It felt like forever. And he says to me, and then he turns around the audience and he goes, see that fellow over there on the keyboards? Thinks he's knee-deep with it. He thinks it's a moustache. Actually, he just finished eating a horse and the tail's still sticking out. and things like that. And like, so I had to wear that all night. And at one stage, because there was a piano over by me, I went over and sat on the piano, and even though the lid was down, he's sharp, eh? And he turned around and he goes, yeah, there he goes playing another bum note. You know? So I got it all night that night doing it was, yeah.
Eddie Lowe?
Yeah, I never played in the back Eddie Lowe, but what did happen was, you know, because our mates at that time were like Billy T. He's a really good mate of mine. So Billy T was in a band called the Senators with Rick Weetuckle, Rick Hepperty, Charlie Teho, Gilbert Smith, I think, was on drums. But so what happened was how we got involved with those guys is we knew them, but we had a week off or something. We ended up in Auckland, and Billy told us that Howard was looking for a band because they had double booked with Eddie and Howard. And so Landis, our bass player at the time, Landis Bennett, went over and hit Howard up because he was in this nightclub we were at the time. And he came over and had a talk to us, and because he's really good friends with the Tamoras and Maipati, he said, well, I'll be down in Hastings next week, so you can have a rehearsal. So we had a rehearsal in my club rooms, actually, Tom Te Rugby club rooms, and that's how we got the tour with Howard. But yeah, so, and while we were touring around New Zealand with Howard for a couple of years, Eddie Lowe had the Senators, so our mates, Billy T. James and them, and every time we were near each other, we would always have a jam together, you know.
It must have been amazing, you know, just hanging out with Billy T. James and
well, he was just one of the brothers, you know, but the one thing about him was that, like, when we were in motels and getting on it and all that, Billy used to imitate Howard, Tui.
I can imagine,
He used to imitate them all, because that's how we were. I mean, that's why I did what I did, you know. But he was a master at it, and we used to say to him, bro, you're better than both of them. You should be up there. You know? and then eventually he did. So that was cool.
I think I was saying to you before, when you're playing just in a band, but then you play in a show, there'll be breaks for the big drum roll, and and then the funny part. So that's all choreographed and charted out. All those. So you'd have an MD, I would imagine.
No.
All eyebrows.
Basically, mate. But one of the things that we did learn, because none of us in either the Shadracks or Abraxas could read music, but we knew how to read chord charts. Because we knew the names of chords and everything, and we learned, even though we had our own crazy names, we knew what the signs looked like for sharps and flats and stuff like that. So we were able to read chord charts, which was good enough for backing artists coming here. And if backing artists brought their music down, we just told them, we were straight up, said, we can't read the hockey sticks, which is what we call the dots, can't read the hockey sticks to it, so can we just improvise in there? And some of them just raise the eyebrows and stuff like that. And I guess that's why some of us didn't get gigs, because over in the league clubs where the Māori bands were going, you could get away with reading chord charts, but they expect you to read music too.
So Howard Morrison, you talked about learning how to engage an audience. Was it just his professional side of his showmanship in the entertainment world?
Howard was, the thing I liked about working with Howard was, I learned from him was how to engage, how to engage with people, and also because that was his, he could sing, he could obviously sing, and because he was good looking, could sing, had a reputation, and that the pubs were packed when we played, and all the way from, we played in our very first gig with Howard was at the Queen's Post in Wellington in the Upper Hutt, and the other thing I admired about him is that, because when we went there on our first thing, they were going to put us in some camp accommodation like the band in Trenton, down Trenton, and Howard had a motel. And so he went up to them and said, no, they're not going to stay over there, they're staying where I stay. So Howard was awesome at it.
Look after his stuff.
Yeah, he was a challenge, because one of the things about him was that if you didn't know how to improvise when he wanted you to, then he'll let you know. And I was quite lucky, because when I was young, because my very first band was at Lindisfarne College, and when I was there, I was playing stuff because I used to listen to Howard Morrison stuff, and I remember him. One of his songs was Granada. So I knew how. And when we were at the Russell Hotel in Gisborne, someone yelled out a request, "Play Granada," and he turned around and he said, "Dude, if I know how to play Granada." And none of the fellows in the band knew how to play it. And I said, "Yeah, I know how to play it, but I'll need an acoustic." And so we didn't have one, but I just grabbed the electric guitar of our lead guitarist and turned the volume down so it didn't, and played Granada. And I think that's why I kind of got on with him, because just that being able to improvise. And if people wanted something, he'd do it. Mind you, there was a pub we were at. Oh man, I won't say where, but it was pretty rough. They were pretty rough. It was pretty rough in there.
Flying jackass.
The swan dryers and gumboots. Anyway, some of them were giving Howard a real hard time. And he did the old. Last time I seen a mouth like that, it had a hook in it. Fish hook in it, like that. Well, it's straight after the thing because he was sharp as, when people used to give him shit, he'd just give it straight back. But the thing was, after he'd gone, we the ones that had to stay there and keep playing.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. But apart from that, no, what I liked about Howard is he kept you on your toes.
I was, I remember when you told me that you the talent quest with Sharon O'Neil. Because Sharon O'Neil, I admired her, man. She was just, especially when she went over to America and did the Foreign Affairs album, when she was cutting edge studio musicians over there in Tui. She had arrived. And you've got the Eagles in the back of you doing all the backing harmonies. I mean, you know, so take me back to those times.
I first
It's
met
probably in the 80s?
no,
70s?
you know, it would have been 70s, late 70s, mid to late 70s. Yeah, mid 70s. Sharon, the first time I met Sharon, she was playing in a South Island band that was touring.
Chapter? What Chapter?
No. Chapter was another band.
Yeah, they were Christchurch, man. So they she spent time.
She spent some time with them, but this was another band after that. Might have had one or two of the Chapter guys in it, but there was another chick in there. One of the other from tours was in there, and so there were two, her and another girl in this other band. But they were playing in the Mayfair, so me and our drummer from Brexit got to get on it with them in the houseboat in Mayfair one night. Sort of met them there. And then when she came back, she was with another group, and I forget their name, but Hutana was playing lead guitar.
Yeah, that'd be Brent Thomas. Brent Thomas, yeah. Because I remember he did that whole words, and that song came out.
Well, anyway, they were playing. They had the residency at the Mayfair after the Shadracks and the Braxis had broken up, and this was actually after I'd been over to New Caledonia with my own. Anyway, there was a talent quest there, and a first prize was $700. This is 97, she was 74.
A lot of money.
A lot of money, right? And I went into the first heat, and Chucky Keith was singing, and he was singing that still, voice. So anyway, so he won the heat that night, and I was standing there with my mate George Starfine. I said to George, I'm going to enter. He goes, oh, don't be silly, Cass. You can't sing as good as Chucky. I said, yeah. I said, I'm going to enter, Cass, and what's more, I'm going to win it. And he laughed away there. So anyway, because I thought about what I was going to do. So anyway, fast forward to the semi-finals. I get third in the semi-finals because there's two other better singers than me. And in fact, I don't know how I got third in the semi-finals for singing. Anyway, I did. So I got into the finals. The Sunday before the finals, all the finalists had to go to Mayfair with Sharon's band for a rehearsal. No, I didn't go.
Not bad company.
Yeah.
I just couldn't hang out there.
So I didn't go. And Brent rang me the next day, and he says, hey Don, you didn't come today. You're going to sing next week? I said, yeah. He said, well, you better come down here and practice with us. So I said, oh yeah. I said, I'm bringing you a chord chart to make it real easy, bro. I said, because I'm doing LS2 again, which is the song I sang in the semi-finals. You had to do 2 songs. I said, but I'm doing Roll Over Beethoven, and it's real easy, but there's a part in there that I want you to have a look at, and I'll chord chart it. So anyway, what I chord charted was, I sing a couple of verses, Roll Over Beethoven. Then I jump on the guitar and do the old George Harrison lead guitar, and then on the piano and do a one-fingered solo, and then another solo on the saxophone. And that night I was actually playing in a band down at the Pacific Hotel with old Bill Prentice.
Yeah, but Manhattan's.
Yeah, Manhattan's. And so I shot that back down to the gig, and the old barman yells out, "Tell her what it is." I said, and it was my partner at the time, Roman, first. And then she goes, "You are, man." So yeah, one day talent quiz, but I'll never forget when I took the chord chart into Sharon, and then Sharon looked at it like this, and she looks up at me and she goes, "You're gonna win this day?" And I went, "That's been the plan for a long time, Sharon." So I didn't know if I'd pull it off or not, but I think I've done a few tinny things like that in my life, bro.
Oh, so the countries that you've toured, just where music and kapa haka has taken you,
Yeah, well, that's the kapa haka thing, because there came a time in my life, coming back here, as you and I look out to the ocean from here. In New Caledonia, I got a telephone call from my sister to say my mum had 2 strokes, would I come home? So I came home, and I had intentions of going back to New Caledonia, because the Tahitian show, the person that we worked over there for, had this big had a club called Pacificana.
Big Polynesian.
Yeah, and everyone that worked in it, and they were going to be going on a tour to Israel and Poland and places like that. And I was, what an opportunity. Eh?
I'll do anything.
Yeah, so anyway, I came back, and then during that time, my father brought me out here to Promo, showed me where all the powers are at certain times of the year, where you get crayfish in the middle of winter, when there's certain stars in the sky where the eels will be, and all that kind of stuff. On the way home to Hastings, it's get a haircut and get a real job, you know, because I had this big ass afro, I'll show you a photo of it later, and all those sort of things. And so then, so it was about 6 weeks, 2 months later, I get a phone call from my sister. She's crying on the phone. My mum's gone, and she told me that the old man came home from shearing, and laid down and didn't wake up. And so he had a heart attack in his sleep. And when they did the autopsy, they found out that he already had 2 minor heart attacks.
Right.
So that was a real change in my life, because I came out here, my godmother, who's my dad's sister, Auntie Buzzy we used to call her, who left me this place here to build. She sort of took me under my wing, taught me all this whakapapa. I went back to varsity and learned Māori and all that kind of stuff. Become one of the radicals at the time, well, I think. But anyway, from that, I joined the Tama Te Ariki Nui Kapahaka group.
And the world was your oyster.
Oh, well, not at that stage, because I had to do some work to make that transition. You know, I've never done this stuff before. You know, it's kind of, I'm out of practice, and then I'm getting told, well, we're going to the Nationals
Next week.
in a few months' time. So, and I mean, this is getting up in front of the country to do the haka and that. So I think it was about, there was those Nationals, and then I started composing for myself. And so then I teamed up with Billy Searcy, and him and I started composing music for or items for Tama Te Ariki Nui. And Tama Te Ariki Nui got me tours to Canada, Italy, places like that. So yeah, helped to go see the world. Pacific Asian Festival in Canada in 1987, right through to 2010. My wife Annette and I, we went with mainly the elder group members of Tama Te Ariki Nui. A group of about a dozen of us went to Italy. We toured. We went to Milan, we went to Venice, we went to quite a few places, and everything was paid for, you know. And yeah, awesome opportunity to see the world and to enjoy other cultures and their food and their music and hospitality. Awesome.
So, just maybe in closing, was you might share just around your, maybe some young viewers that are out there that are just considering going into the music?
That's a good question, though, because like our rangatahi, we've got heaps of rangatahi in this town here, this little village of this bottom road. Like, I'm a real fan of young Hickleboy Fair, say he can sing that good. And what all I want to pass on to these young fellas like that is, grasp that opportunity while it's there. Don't let it go, because otherwise you'll look back and think to yourself, I mean, how many talented Māori kids do we know that go off the tracks when they've got so much talent and they could have done more than what I've done? I mean, so just that, I think the fact that we could share that. The other thing, just the young people out there, man, if you've got music, and especially if you've got your Te Ao Māori behind you, go for it, because there are worlds out there waiting for you. Yeah. So I think the only other thing I want to do, bro, is I'll get a bit of a song to go, just in terms of where I'm at with my music now, because I'm not in the couple hundred group anymore, getting a bit old for that. But I think I was 73 when I stood on stage last time at the Nationals. So I guess I'm just want to share that I'm blessed to still be alive, and to be blessed to be in this place, and blessed to have Te Ao Māori in my life. If you go outside that room there on our decking out there, there's a popo out there, and it's got Tamanui Te Rā, the sun, Tawhiri Mā Te, the wind, tāne mahota, the trees and Tangaro, the sea, and that's me, just, and anyone else that wants to share that with us. So I guess just in conclusion, brother, I'm happy to sing a bit of a song that I co-wrote with Pretty Ceci. I hope I remember it. I haven't played it for a long time. And it's called Te Matawa Māui, and which is the name of a waka, and they did a bit of a protest voyage about what's happening with the plastic going in the sea and stuff like that. So yeah.
I think the planet Earth's been getting a bit of a hiding from us.
Yeah.
No? Sure.
So I'll do that if you like, you, right? Sure.
You too, brother.
I'm the greatest of the truths. Te matawa Māui, te rahama, ia o ka hungunu, e kimi ana, haurarapa, ko te whanau, o Tamaroa. Maranga ake, kawe ki pea, te kaupapa, whangahauora, o pakaru, te upoko, ora hia, ngā arawai, ara moana. No rei, tēnā tātou katoa. Yeah, you can tell we haven't played that song for a long time, alright, but yeah, just good to talk to you, my brother, and hope things go alright for you there in Tauranga. To all the other musos that are up there, stories the brother's been telling me, all you young fellas especially, doing great, you know. It's just awesome to hear such exciting things happening for people in the Māori music world. Kia ora tātou katoa.